Today I want to check out another band that got recommended on my YouTube video, which is BAND-MAID. For that, let's check out their music video Unleash. Really cool music. What I really like in this picture is the direction. We have a really nice Fox perspective, like from really down to really high up, and with that we have a nice direction in which the character is also leaning. So our eye is guided into the head space of her directly, and also really nice integrated. Really cool artwork, by the way. So has something of Nezuko from Demon Slayer, like with the eyes? Or not Nezuko, maybe Shinobu from Demon Slayer. Don't you think that this is kind of an equal energy? Or better, Kagura from Inuyasha. This is actually the same vibe. Okay, a lot with these dust and smoke effects. So they are taking over this whole picture and kind of attacking this girl. Oh, that's some energetic posing here. Look at this movement. I wonder if this poses and this animation is rotoscoped. But really cool movement here. When she's also grabbing the microphone. Yeah, really cool movement. Okay, interesting that it seems like every one of these girls has its own dedicated color. Here, this girl has its wet rose, and with that, this is like the main color in this whole scene. Everything else is not that saturated, only this wet color stuck out here. Here as well, everything else is almost monochrome, black and white. And then we are having this transition with this bird who actually has this mate thing on its head. And then we are switching to the blue girl. Whoa, that was actually a cool transformation. I would like to check that out. So here we are having this bird again. Or maybe she is... Okay, now I understand. The girl with the guitar is this bird. Here we're having an impact frame with some magic effects. And out of nowhere, she's already there. They made it smart, actually, by not really showing the transformation itself, but just using our own imagination with this complete white background and these little magic effects and these twisting effects here. And boom, there she is, with a nice firework, so that it seems like she's appearing out of that. Although, as we can see, she's already behind it. Also nice posing again. I really like the peace sign and how she's leaning more to her left side. Now she's making a cute face, and from this side, here is coming the other girl. Interesting. Ah, and she's the drummer, okay. Ooh, nice poses again. And here she's shaped in form of a heart. That is cool. But I really like these two poses. From this drawing into this, just in one drawing without an in-between. It's completely fine. But just look at this space that he is now taking from here, especially in this pose, to this pose. Like, it's extremely exaggerated, but super cool. And the drum girl just flies in the background. Is this a banana? Why is there a banana now? What are they doing? Okay, and she's the singer, I see. But I really like how these characters are coming into the scene. It actually has something of an good produced anime opening. This is the moment when every character is introduced and shown to the audience so that we understand who this is. Oh, that's really cool. I always like these kind of shots. The darkness is getting now dragged out to the side with their voices and their music power. But really well produced overall. This is real anime quality. Okay, now the darkness is coming back and gets the first girl. But again, I really like the expressions here as well. Okay, they are getting separated because, as we can see, all of them are getting caught. I think it's funny that all of them are separated by one color. Like here's the purple color. Let's say it's yellow, green, blue, and red, of course. Oh, and now we are having the transition to the live action. Interesting. This is the real girl, right? Okay, these are the real ones. Here's red, blue, yellow, green, I think. And they are all depressed and looking down. It's a really cool performance. We get more anime. Yeah, we are getting more anime at the end. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we are getting some 2D effects in the background, actually. This is an overlay, of course, but this makes everything way more interesting, especially because of the dark background and there's not that much going on. Okay, what's going on here? Ah, okay, I see. So it's probably about how everyone is watching them on their own devices. And actually, little side fact, this is integrated. As you can see here, the mask is a little bit sloppy. Here you can see the mask. And it also feels like the color correction is not 100% correct. Here they made it smarter by distorting the color all over as well. So this looks way better than this smartphone screen. I think it's also easier because the monitors are not moving. Like with a smartphone device, when you are holding it in your hand, then of course you have a little bit of motion all the time. And that's why they have to track it. And maybe that's why the mask is not 100% accurate. The girl probably got also the order to move her head, and with that she's shaking, of course, quite a lot, and that's some tracking task. And now we are having some god rays here. That's a little bit exaggerated, but I think it's working with this whole video. And now we are back in anime opening territory. Oh, these shots are cool. This is really some anime opening type stuff. It's almost the same scene as here in the Dragon Ball GT opening. When the characters are flying towards the camera and posing for a second. This is almost the same thing, right? And they also have these Dragon Ball energetic aura in their respective colors, of course. But it also reminds a lot on magical girl shows like Sailor Moon. Okay, the trademark from the girl really is that she likes alcohol, because they are putting so much screen time on top of it. So is this her trait? Like, I can understand that the drummer is a little bit goofy with her banana, and yeah, these are some Sailor Moon transformations. We don't have to talk about that, right? What? I have to log in to see the Sailor Moon transformations? What? That's crazy. Finally. Yeah, here, these ones. With like all of these effects, and they are putting their clothes on with these glowing effects. Like, this is, of course, really inspired by Sailor Moon, but I think there's nothing that is used so often as these kind of transformations in almost every genre, because this is so iconic. Everyone knows these. Because they were made really good. Like, here we can also see a really strong posing, and the dynamic, the flow is great in Sailor Moon already. Is this a 3D spaceship? What is going on here? And why is all of these engines in the respective color of one of the members? They are really going with this color theme here. But actually, this is really cool posing. Again, for the characters, like, she is super energetic as well as her, but she's biting her beater. I actually did not completely notice that because this was shown so fast. And they made it smart by moving these still frames a little bit to the side. Everyone has its distinctive pose. She is showing the muscle pose. She is posing like that. She is having a victory peace pose. This is a little bit more laid back. And she is also super energetic, jumping up. Actually, that's not a real jump. Wait a second. Interesting impact frames with this pink instead of the classic black and white, but it makes total sense in this context. Also, I like that the shapes are turning into these feathers and not running out of the frame immediately, but a little bit slower then. And this is also a really cool turnaround with the hair that makes it really dynamic. Oh, that's cool. That is a really strong facial expression here. I really like that. This is some Studio Trigger let's go stuff. Like, here we can also see that the eyes are widened so much with both characters, and the mouth that is way over proportional to everything else. But of course also because of the magical girl theme, it kind of looks like Pretty Cure as well. Okay, that was a little bit meh, I have to say, by just using this big laser and not having more. We've seen similar scenes in anime openings so often already. And now with a flag, this is really some Gurren Lagann stuff, right? This is such a classic anime opening trope that the main character has to wave the big flag and ram it into the ground. But here they are just using some standard poses. All over the whole video, I think she has the best poses in general. Like, here again, really nice posing. This posing is a little bit stiff, and I would imagine that it would lean a little bit more to the side, and here as well, because now it's kind of spreading out. But I really like these three characters. I think that works. But the outside characters are not 100% unleashed. Cool. This is really some Rock meets Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon stuff. But it looks cool. I really have to say, the video was a lot of fun, especially the beginning. The first minute of this 3-minute video is animation. Then we are going to another 1 minute and 20 seconds of live action. And then it's the last 40-50 seconds animation again. Interesting. This one was a big surprise, actually. I thought it was really well made. I had a lot of fun with that. Of course, I can see all of these inspirations that they used, but who cares? It's cool. It's well made. It's a cool anime style music video. Really reminding me on anime openings. Maybe in the future, if they are having more anime themed videos, then I'm in for it. For sure. So, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Here are more music reactions, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel here, and then I will see you at the next reaction. Have a good day. Bye!